Hey guys, this is Terry. Welcome to week 40 of our Harmonic Forex market analysis. So just in case you guys, you're hearing this, looking at this video for the first time, we are swing traders who try to profit from the market using harmonic patterns. So if you feel that harmonic patterns is a kind of a system which you are keen to explore more into, feel free to keep following us. Weekly analysis will remain free for a long period of time, and I just hope that whatever we share here can assist you to become a better trader as soon as possible. Yep. So today I'm going to recap about the trades that we put out last week, which is on the Aussie yen, and also I will talk about next week's market analysis, which is has a lot of focus to do with the US dollar. Okay, so I'll be talking about the US dollar, the Kiwi dollar, as well as the euro against the Kiwi. So just let me start off by recapping what happened last week. So last week itself, I actually posted on an Aussie yen. Let me show you. Last week I talked about Aussie yen. Yep. So it was this pattern. It's a bullish cipher pattern, where I set my entry around this zone here, and I aim for a profit target around here. So as you can see, price actually hit our entry. It went up by about 30 pips and it just fell off like a cliff. So in actual fact, I'm stopped out of this trade. This was a signal put out to our members, and I have nothing to hide, you know. So signal 4 Aussie yen long, I entered at 96.70 and I got stopped out right at the low 96.10. So it was a 60 pips loss. Yep. So sometimes, you know, we are not profitable every single week. At times we have weeks where, you know, things don't turn out as well as what we predicted. Yep. But it's always important that you never ever bet too much on a single trade, so that you can easily recover from all these losses by having one or two very good trades the following week. So a lot about trading, especially for beginners, is not about profitability. It's about survival first. You must know how to survive before you learn how to profit. Yeah. If you have been hearing about my story for the first time, I'm actually a former equity advisor in one of the private banks. So I realized that that's not something that I do not really enjoy doing, and now I'm really a full-time educator and trader who serve the public by sharing my personal trade ideas, which has enabled me to make about 40% returns for the past 3 years. Okay, so this is Aussie yen. We did put out a signal also on the dollar CAD, which has been invalidated. There will be no entry anymore, which means that we don't lose any amount of money. All the pending orders, please cancel. Okay, midweek I also put out a signal on Kiwi dollar, which is to sell higher, but price did not retrace, and the short signal actually is now invalidated also. So if you have a queue in this trade, please take out the pending order. Okay, so coming to next week, the very first chart that I want to show you guys is actually on the dollar index. Just let me find my dollar index. So dollar index is not available in my typical trading platform MT4. So what I do is I go to this website tradingview.com, where this is an awesome platform where you can actually draw a lot of tools onto the chart and you can actually save it. Yep, and it's free of charge. Okay, so what I want to point out is that dollar index, the weekly chart, has broken a very significant resistance. Okay, as you can see, dollar index in 2008 hit the low of 71. It has been going sideways, and finally at the close of Friday, which is yesterday, price actually broke this trend line here. Yep. So expect the recovery of the US dollar, the US dollar itself, to continue strengthening. This US dollar index measures the strength of the US dollar against a basket of a few other currencies, and is the most accurate way to determine the strength of the USD. Some of you guys might use the dollar against the Swiss franc to measure the strength, but this is actually a good way, one of the best ways out there to accurately measure the strength of the USD. So the key is the US dollar is gonna strengthen further. So any long trades on the euro against the dollar, the kiwi against the dollar, the sterling against the dollar has to be really, really, careful, because the trend is so strong now. You wouldn't want to bet against the trend. Yep. So contradicting, I will talk about the Kiwi dollar, which has a long signal in the daily chart. So this is what I can see. This is a bullish cipher pattern on the Kiwi dollar. So what is happening is that we are actually very close to a buy zone on the Kiwi dollar. Two zones to look out for. But this is personally a trade which I will not enter until I see some form of stabilization on this pair. Look at the way it dropped since August, which is the last 2 months, from a high of 88 cents all the way to 78 cents soon, so it's easily about 1,000 pips move, so fast and furious. It moves the inverse of the US dollar. So I'll be pretty careful about my longs on a trade like this. I'll really wait for consolidation. I'll wait for price to form a very nice range. I hope that it does some kind of up down, sideways movement. You always have a flash, come back up, come back down again, and when it forms a low, a higher high and a higher low, this is where I'll be more interested on going long on this pair. Yep. So right now Kiwi dollar completed a bullish cipher pattern, but I'm not just to go long now. I'll wait for the pair to stabilize and I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, then I think most of you guys might be thinking, so what can we really trade in the upcoming week 40? 12 more weeks till the end of the year. If you started if the year has been pretty well for you, going pretty well for you, it's good to lock in some of your profits, reduce your exposure. For you guys who have not had a great year, just be patient. Sometimes 1 or 2 good months is enough to actually boost your portfolio up by easily 10 to 15%. Yep, this is what happened to me sometimes. December is usually one of my best months of trading, so I'm just pretty excited about December. It's coming real soon. Okay, back to the charts. I just want to share with you guys on a setup on the euro against the Kiwi dollar. What I spotted is actually a bullish cipher pattern, which has completed XABC, 4 out of 5 legs on our bullish cipher pattern. So if I drag this up, okay, this is actually a buy pattern. So if the euro against the Kiwi actually falls next week, I don't know what happened, I don't know what news we have. We can always take a look. Next week, what we have is a euro news, Kiwi news on Monday and Tuesday. Yep, and a non-farm payroll on a Friday, I guess. Correct. Yep. So coming to next week, there should be quite a lot of volatility. If EURNZD manages to actually drop from a high to around 56, 68, yep, I will be interested to go on a long. Look at this downtrend here. Price has broken above the downtrend, so to me I'm looking to long. So if this bullish pattern completes around here, it's just nice a previous structure, let me show you guys. Okay, yep, previous resistance, previous support. So if it really comes down here, it might be a very nice ride all the way up, probably all the way up here, potentially 800 pips move for EURNZD, but just see what happens next week. I wouldn't be surprised if price continues just to break up higher and higher. But Euro is pretty weak at this point of time, so if it retraces further, this might be an awesome opportunity to go long. 400 pips away. Okay, just one more bonus for you guys before I call it the end of this week's analysis. Euro Aussie, which is like the Euro Kiwi. If price next week falls, from 1.4460 all the way down to 1.4125, I will be interested to go long. But comparing these two trades, I feel that Euro against the Kiwi has a higher probability. So this is something that I will monitor. I'll keep you guys updated. So stay tuned for our signal updates. Okay. Yep. So Euro NZD, Euro Aussie. So I'm expecting Euro to weaken further against the commodities before we actually find a level that we can actually buy at with the trend. This trend line is broken, and I'm looking bullish. I'm turning bullish on this risk against commodity pairs. Yep, so that's the end of this week's analysis. So just to share that if you guys haven't not yet visited our website, just visit the blog site, and there's a lot of information, awesome educational content in here, where we will always share with you guys what we feel about the market, what we expect, and you guys can just simply trade off our ideas, and it'll be awesome if you guys can give us some credit if our trade ideas work. We have been around for about 2 years, and we have received a lot of good comments from our users. We have friends all over the world who follows us. Yep, so have an awesome week ahead. I hope that next week will be awesome week for all of us, that we can recover from our loss in week 39 and be profitable for week 40. Yep. For you guys who are interested, subscribe for our signal service. Just please come to our sharing room. Come all the way up and look at the first post here. This is by my partners Nikki, Sneha. So just click on this link here and subscribe yourself to the signals. Right now it's free of charge. If you like us, in the future it will be payable, but it has been real awesome. Just follow us, and if you like us, and if we are profitable for you, we hope that you will join us in this journey to be profitable in Forex for a long time and stay consistent. Okay, great. Have an awesome week, and I will talk to you guys again. Bye.